Most believers are not taught the relevance of a retreat. Most Christians are not taught that a retreat is part and parcel of the spiritual growth process of a believer. We teach fasting, we teach prayer, but very few believers have been taught as a corporate doctrine, not just a time out away from people, but a retreat that you end and begin seasons in your life in the presence of God. It is risky to end and begin seasons in your life in the flesh. The most spiritual aspect of your life should be when seasons are ending and when seasons are beginning, because that's when Satan gets at people. When the seasons have been cleared up and you're moving, it's difficult for Satan to derail you. Are we together now? So it is very, very important. Every one of us must make sure that we use this 1 month that we're having and take out at least a few days for a quality retreat. Now, there are different kinds of retreats. We have a workers' retreat as a ministry. There are all kinds of retreats. Families have their retreats. But this retreat I'm talking about is a retreat when you are exclusively alone with God. Not even husband and wife. Not even father and children. No. There are certain things God will never tell you in public. There are certain things that you will only hear from God when you are alone with Him. Are we together? It is a very deep and simple spiritual mystery that guarantees victory. Many believers have not paid attention to it. Retreats, very important. End of year retreats, very important. You must take out time. End of year retreat cannot be done in a few hours. That is laziness. You didn't have a retreat, you just had a quiet time. A retreat should be at least minimum 2 solid days. You can't spend 1 day. 1 day alone should be dedicated to Thanksgiving. Is God speaking to us? So every single one of us and those following online, we must take out time to have personal retreats. What are the activities that should happen in the retreats? Number 1, Thanksgiving. Your end of year retreat is barren of God's power until you begin and lavishly communicate Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. What we did here tonight is just a representation. The same way you spend a night vigil praying and putting your needs, you must thank God. Mention them one by one. Let me tell you, I know this about God. He never gets tired hearing people thank Him. Lord, thank you. Thank you. You gave me tea. Thank you. Last year it was without blue band. You added blue band this year. So you observed it. You see that? Not, Lord, you thank you for the food you gave me. That's a careless thanksgiving. Father, thank you. Last year it was tap water. Now you gave me bottled water. Thank you. That means you are careful. You are forgetting not His benefits. When it comes to requests, we are very meticulous. Lord, give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when it comes to Thanksgiving, we say, Lord, even me, I can't remember. Are you not God? Don't you know everything? I just thank you for everything. Let's go to another prayer request. And God says, how selfish. Selfish. When you thank God, mention things one by one. Lord, thank you. I was on my way to Kaduna and the car wanted to capsize. You saved me. Thank you. And God will say, this happened January. He said, Lord, I didn't forget. You are too faithful for me to forget that event. He said, you remember this for me? Get ready for another dimension. Thanksgiving. Write it down. Thanksgiving. We must take out quality time to thank Him. Number 2, I'm teaching you how to maximize, to set the pace to maximize your retreat. What do you do during your personal retreat? Review your progress for the current year, 2017 now. That's what you do. You sincerely, honestly, unashamedly